Okay. Coming up, Steve. I can go anywhere. I really wish we would have my spot. I don't think we have any.
KC.
We have any at our office.
That's kind of the zoom in. I had to turn off the display because it was showing like the guide.
Oh, okay.
That framing's pretty good if you need to pan and do stuff. If you need to clean the room.
You want me up or?
Yeah, you're up.
No. Do you want me to go up?
Oh, yeah, a little bit just so it's a better angle.
No, I'm an eavesdropper. You guys looking for a couple of pride flags?
Yeah.
Hi, this is Eric Hutchins here, director for today's show. I wanted to drop in a couple videos while you're waiting. This is a video from Deb Hall, who's the director of the seniors program. And she's going to tell you a little bit about what she does at the Pride Center. Deb, take it away.
I work at the Pride Center because I love connecting people with each other. I love connecting people with programs that benefit them. I like to connect people with resources that they might need in the broader community. And my work matters because first of all, I started out working just with seniors, and now I'm lucky enough to be over all programs. But it seems like people, whether they're in the senior community or other focus programs that we have here at the Pride Center, people need a place to meet each other, and people need to be able to get out of their homes, and people need to stop isolating. So through programs, we're able to do all of those things. In the COVID environment, it's a little bit more difficult because we're just connecting through virtual spaces, but I look forward to the time we can come back together and do actual events. It might be a couple of years down the road, but we will get there at some point. One of the good stories that I like to talk about is something that we're doing currently in the COVID environment, and that is with seniors. We were very worried about them because seniors tend to isolate anyway. And when we went into a COVID mode, we had to move all of our programming online. And what we found is that many seniors do not have access to technology. They often don't even have a smartphone. They may not have internet in their homes, and they may not have computers. So through our Department of Health grant, we were able to get computers, brand new computers for 20 different people, and we are able to work with Xfinity on a low or fixed income plan, and we're able to provide internet service for those same people for a whole year. So that's a really good story of some of the things that we do for people in our community. In February, we did a program called Transformation, New Year, New You, and it was strictly for our transgender community. Through that program, we met someone who is a senior, and they just barely started coming into the Pride Center. That person was living in a homeless shelter, and we have been able to work with that person. They are now living in their own apartment. They are in their 60s, and it's the first time they've ever had their own apartment since high school. We have been able to set them up with just some of the basics that they need, Tupperware set and a knife set and things like that, through our Department of Health grant. And I think that that's a pretty great story about removing someone from isolation, from a dangerous situation, and also just kind of showcases what we do here at the Pride Center.
Next up, I'd like to have Katie Perkins say a few things. She is the head of the Suicide Prevention and Services Department, and she does a great job over there. So what does Katie have to say about working at Pride Center? Take it away, Katie.
When you really get down to the bottom of it, like, why did I do the work what I do, right? And why does it matter? And it all usually comes down to saving lives, right? At its core, at its most basic, from a humanity perspective, is, this is why I do what I do, to save lives. I'm in a really good place with my identity and my journey, and I want to help other people, get there and see that hope and continue living their life because we need them in this community. Some of the programs we offer have to do with things like providing prevention services and education around what is suicide, what do the warning signs look like if there are, what do protective factors look like. So what are some things that are evidence-based that we can do to help prevent suicide? And then on the back end of that also, like after there has been an attempt or a suicide itself, providing support, education, and resources to those survivors of suicide loss. Some of the work that we do is training and education, because to make Utah more inclusive also is a protective factor, or can be seen as reducing suicide risk, is how society is receiving us.
Another great staff member here at the Pride Center would like to share with you why she works here, why she loves it so much. Kelsey, take it away.
So I'm here because I firmly believe in being the person who I needed when I was younger. And so what that looks like in a suicide prevention space is offering support to our youth, our adult, and our senior individuals in our community who may not typically have access to that support. So in our role, we are trying to reach as wide and far across the state of Utah to make sure that the people who need us can access us and have that support and are able to talk openly and freely about what they're going through and experiencing, so that they have feelings of hope, a sense of community, and just feel like they can be their authentic selves within their day-to-day lives. So one of the things that we were able to do within our program to increase access to our support systems for our community is we were able to give out laptop computers to some of our senior community members. And one senior in particular didn't have any access, didn't have a cell phone, didn't have a computer, didn't have a webcam, didn't have internet. And when they received that laptop, it literally opened the world for them. They were able to see the other participants during the support groups. They were able to even access those support groups, hear people's voices, and just feel that sense of community and hope. And yeah, it really did just open the world for them. And that was something we were able to do.
Okay, right now we are going to send it out to Marcy Mulligan, who is out on the street getting some direction going, getting the cars coming down into the parade. Marcy, how's it going out there?
Hey, we're out here in Magna. Our teams are decorating up, getting ready to take the drive in. We're excited. You can see one of the groups behind me is getting their flags out. We've got another group over here with a terrific, with the great Biden flag sign. If I could find their car. There they are. So we're just decorating with paint colors right now, but our team is excited to be here, and we love the services the Pride Center does. Keep bringing that fundraising in so we can be here for each other. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Marcy. You are the best. We are going to now go to one of the staff members, Brandon, in a little video we taped with some of the staff members telling us why they love the Pride Center. Brandon, take it away.
There are so many reasons why I'm here. I think there are as many reasons as there are individuals in the community as that could be defined as why I'm here. I think for me personally, I need my work to matter. I need to be able to connect with a clear reason why I'm showing up and why I'm doing the work that I'm doing. And supporting the LGBTQ community in Utah is one of the most important things that I can think of doing. I love that I get to work directly with suicide prevention services. The work that I'm doing is life-saving, both for the community, but for myself as well. I can tell you it's pretty nice to have a therapist as your boss. But working here has definitely had a positive influence on my own mental health, but also to be able to be fulfilled and hear the amazing stories of folks that have faced possibly the worst things that people can face and are able to come through them not only stronger, but continue to show up and support the folks that come behind them. My work matters because the lives of our community, all of the lives in our community matters. My work matters because all of the lives in our community matter. It may seem simple, but I think making sure that if somebody wants to find a therapist, they can find a therapist. If somebody wants to find information about how they can learn more about their identities, who they are, and find other people that are asking the same questions, it may seem simple to just provide the opportunity for conversation, but that's growth. That's hope, right? And how I impact my community is by making sure people have access to growth and hope. Over the past about 2.5 months, I've been able to facilitate QPR trainings, and that stands for Question, Persuade, Refer. And QPR is like CPR, in that with CPR, anybody in the community can get training to be able to intervene in a medical crisis so that professionals can help save a life. So too, QPR provides anybody in the community the opportunity to gain the skills and training to be able to intervene early in a mental health crisis and contribute directly to suicide prevention. As I've been teaching these trainings, I have heard so many good things from people, just about like knowing that the folks that I'm training, they themselves have attempted suicide before and are survivors, and being able to hear their strength. They have folks that have communicated to them that they're actively contemplating suicide and that they don't know how to help them. And for me to just go through a PowerPoint presentation and help somebody learn how to save a life that they love is incredibly fulfilling. We did one just yesterday, and somebody that was attending the training had recently been called by a friend of theirs that lives in a complete other state, across the country, and they can only connect with them via video chat. And we're at a complete loss of how do they help this person who's actively considering suicide. And by giving them the skills that QPR teaches, they told me exactly what they were going to do to help this person. Being able to directly provide hope to somebody in the time of COVID-19 has been just incredibly meaningful, uplifting, and sustaining.
I would like to welcome to the show our friend Mona Stevens. Mona, are you there?
Oh my God, I'm here, and I look like a sweaty mess because I've been running around. Because look at this, I got people lined up everywhere. I got people in trucks playing music. I got unicorns, and we got everything. We even at the other end, I'm going to try to go slower. We even have a truck with cowboys and their horses. I mean, how cool is it? And right here we have the wonderful, the lovely. Hi. Brad, who is Rob's husband, who gets a red ribbon because their team raised a shit ton of money, but
not as much as mine is.
no, we're loaded here. It goes clear around the school. It's awesome, and of course they gave me a site that has multiple entrances, so trying to track people down has been fun, and yeah, it's just fun. It's just a ton of people, and everybody's happy. Everybody's here having a great time. So there we go, Eric. There's Highland High School. And you're keeping me here, so I don't know what to do
Thank
now.
you, Mona. You are the best. We are going to come back to you later on in the show. We just got 3 more minutes till the actual the road rally begins. So just stand by.
Austin said they'd work, and the black ones are broken. So
Those are broken?
yeah, they're one of them's missing the twisty stick. So. I mean,
Hello, Salt Lake City!
And good morning. We are live, loud, and in color from the offices of the Utah Pride Center in beautiful downtown Salt Lake City. How are you this morning? How are you, sis?
I'm great, sister. How are you doing? I'm here with my good guy, sis, Gia Bianca Stevens. My name is Savannah Van Cartier. We're kicking it here in the Pride Road Rally studio.
Girl, so exclusive, huh?
I'm so excited to see what people
Yes.
bring today.
Oh,
Gosh.
no.
Okay, kids
Who's
at home.
getting drag? Who's getting engaged to come to the gig?
Yeah, are you putting on a face for us?
You put on a little bit. We are here socially distancing and socially responsibling with our masks on.
Mask up, Utah. The only way we're going to get through this if we respect everybody and do the things to keep everyone in the state safe. So,
Pandemic or no pandemic, though, we are not going to not celebrate Pride and raise funds for the Utah Pride Center, which is a life-saving, crucial organization for our community. So I am so glad to be here with my sister and the amazing Utah Pride Center crew. We've got a very, very fun day planned, so we're going to get on down to it.
It's going to be so exciting, sister. And if you want to know more about all the wonderful things that the Utah Pride Center does and all the beautiful services that they provide for our community, head on over to utahpridecenter.org. Yes. .org. I almost screwed it up. Jeez. You can donate there. You can learn more about the road rally and find out what the Utah Pride Center is all about.
Amen. Amen.
Text to donate right now.
Oh, great.
Sure.
If you want to text Pride to
26989.
26989. Oh, it's flashing at the bottom of the screen right now. Sorry.
Right.
I'm new. I just look pretty.
It's baby's first infomercial. We're doing the best we can.
Somebody dropped my cue cards. Where am I? No, it's a really fun day here at the Pride Center. Lots going on. Big shout out to all the volunteers and people behind the scenes who are putting this show together for you at home. Thank you so much for the hard work. It is a little rainy out there, but it looks like the skies are clearing up for us. So hopefully it's going to be a beautiful gay day.
Well, and this ain't going to rain on our gay parade.
Oh,
absolutely not.
No, ma'am. Come on, Barbara.
No, ma'am. Absolutely not. So we're going to get started in just a little bit here. Things are a little bit different this year, in the wake of Miss Rona, who has just delighted all of us in 2020. We had to make some adjustments and try to find a way to bring the Utah Pride Festival in a way that's socially responsible and mindful of the current social climate. So I think we nailed it, though. I mean, it's our first one. We're not 100% sure.
Oh, I'm so excited.
But we're going to roll with the punches, roll the dice. People are going to do a cute little road rally. We've got some people walking down the street now in their festive attire, which is just fabulous to see.
You have a comment from Jerry Cordova.
Oh,
Jerry Cordova.
Someone needs to make a mask that looks like a bra or a bra that looks like a mask. Savannah is working it a bit.
Jerry Cordova, you're the heartist. So I'm gonna task you with that.
Oh, heartist.
Fun fact about Jerry Cordova. So I've known Jerry Cordova for longer than I care to say. We're gonna say 10 plus years, even though it's probably closer to 20.
It's been a minute.
She was one of the first people that encouraged me to get in drag.
Oh, really?
Yes.
How do you know that?
So I kind of attribute her as my original drag mother.
All right, Jerry.
But she's a brilliant artist, and what I love about her so much is the fact that she took her passion and created a business. She held a corporate job for a long time, but was always very passionate about her art, and now she is doing it full time, and I think that is just so inspiring. So, Jerry, thank you for following your dream. Thank you for inspiring your daughter, Gia. I think I've grown up just fine. So, hello, Jerry.
So cute.
It's a good day to be gay. I agree.
It is a good day to be gay.
I looked at the car now, it's soaked.
Oh no, girl! Did you not watch the weather? It's been supposed to rain today for a while. Oh, bless your liver.
I know. Get her a little parasol.
Oh my God, yeah, a good gay umbrella. Sis.
Right. I tell you what, though,
So cute.
being indoors for all this mayhem.
You're making Jerry cry.
Oh, feelings. I'm sorry, we can't have those right now. We're in makeup.
I know. Look, save all human feelings for after the production, please. But no, and so I remember we were just gaying it up at her house one night, and I was trying on bras and heels and whatnot, and she was like, "Oh, there's this old drag queen, Shanika."
Oh, oops! Shh, don't tell Shanika.
Right. But she's like, "Oh yeah." So and that kind of was one of the original sparks that lit the flame of my
Faggotry.
Draggery.
Oh, no. The draggery.
That too.
The draggery,
That too.
yes.
That too.
Oh,
Sir Jesse Blackcoat, good morning to you. Happy Pride to you as well. Good
hello,
morning, Moira Colucci.
Hi. How are you, Moira? I love that.
Things are starting to take shape.
You know, also, guys, I don't know if you knew this, sis, but today's National Coming Out Day. So it's a perfect timing for Pride 2.0. I know things got sort of set aside and locked down back in June, but here we are doing it again. I think National Coming Out Day is an awesome day for it. You know, it's not always in our world where people are able to be out and be, you know, in front of you on a YouTube channel being drag queens or queer or non-binary or trans. And it takes courage, and sometimes it takes a safe space to be able to do that. So shout out to you, you know, in all parts of Utah where maybe this is that one moment where you get to join us for a little bit of queer fabulousness, and you can't tell everybody. Come out to who you can. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
It's a privilege.
But also embrace your own journey. You know, not everyone has to come out on the same timetable.
Oh yeah.
There's no
Gosh, it's
there's
personal.
no rule book for this journey through our life and our struggle and our triumphs as well. So you know, just embrace your individuality and let things happen at a pace that you're comfortable with. But just know that when you're ready and when that coming out does happen, there is a community full of people that are ready to embrace you and know your story, because guess what? We've done it too. We've done
Absolutely.
it too.
You're not alone.
So
That's, I guess
We have a
Big takeaway.
roving reporter, Joseph Dane, who wants to dial in.
Oh, Joseph, are you there?
Joseph,
Hi.
hello.
How's it
Hi,
going?
baby.
I'm gonna do the 360 so you can check
Are
out
you-
the sponsor pit where I am hanging
Our
out.
roving reporter is on mute.
You can't hear him.
And I'm here with my friends at HRC.
Pitch and then
Okay.
Hello! Welcome from HRC Utah. We're excited to be out here supporting Pride Center and the Pride Road Rally.
So I noticed the Joe and Kamala HRC. We're all voting for Joe and Biden and Kamala. What's up with the shirt? Tell us about it.
Well, HRC is endorsing Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, and we're encouraging everybody to get out and vote.
Turn out.
Turn out, vote, come out and vote.
Yeah,
We're all coming out.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dave. Appreciate
We
you.
are back to Savannah in the studio. Hello.
Hello. Gosh, you know, it's so beautiful. I wish you guys could see the view we're looking at over here. We're checking out over Main Street here in the Utah Pride Center right now, and we can see all the way to the mountains, and the clouds are just starting to roll on past. I don't know. I love a rainy day, but I'm glad it's drying up a little bit for us for this Utah Pride Center road rally.
Amen. Because, honey, all this hair does not meet precipitation with good purchase.
Not good purchase at all, sis.
No.
I don't know if you know this, but we melt.
We melt.
Yeah.
Right.
Not because I'm a witch. Well, I mean, usually. But because mascara and all that makeup just pouring down your face in the rain. Well, it's not the tea.
It's not the tea. It's not the tea. Shall we chat about some of our sponsors?
Sure. You know, the work of the Pride Center doesn't happen in a bubble. We need the help of generous donors like you at home, and also some of our wonderful corporate and big ticket sponsors this fine day.
And what an amazing testament to the necessity and the importance of the Utah Pride Center and their noble works than getting backed up by some of the amazing corporations and companies in Utah that make us great. So we're going to start with Delta Airlines.
Yes, Delta.
Flying the friendliest skies all the time. Dominion Energy and Intermountain Health Group. So they are definitely on the top of that list. Their names are in bold. So we're going to go ahead and assume that they are doing something big. So
thank you for your donations.
Delta. Thank you, Delta. Thank you, Dominion Energy. Thank you. And thank you, Intermountain Healthcare. Thank you for sponsoring this gorgeous event. Savannah, take it away.
Also on our sponsorship list, we have Broadway Media, City Weekly, iHeartMedia, and Q Salt Lake. You know, the way you know about what we're doing here is through generous sponsorships from our media partners. So please and thank you to all the wonderful people at Broadway Media, City Weekly, iHeartMedia, and Q Salt Lake, which is, of course, our own local sponsorship here. So shout out to Michael Aaron.
Keeping it in the family, hon. Keeping it in the family. We're going to move right on down the list. Thank you. Step right up to 1-800-CONTACTS. Thank you, Adobe. I have had the pleasure of working with Adobe myself, and their Pride presentation in the parade last year was fabulous. L3 Harris, Lucis Software, Ogden's own distillery, which I don't know where the booze cart is, but it is Pride. And Mama's thirsty. Thank you, Ogden's Own. Thank you, T-Mobile. Thank you, Mark Miller Subaru. And thank you, Young Automotive. Fun fact about Young Automotive.
Oh,
Miss
my.
Winslow. Do you want to tell the story, girl?
Winslow. Oh,
did you see the commercial leading up to this fine event?
We had a real good gay time out in the desert. Me, you, and Madison promoting this. And one of the fine people, Winnie, over working with the Young Automotive people, also runs a marketing media company, I believe. And he put together that beautiful commercial you guys saw. Oh my gosh, he is so sweet.
That's all. And awesome to see Utah-grown companies helping Utah-grown nonprofits. That's a great thing to see.
Let's see who else we got on this beautiful sponsor list here. Oh, it looks like we've got the Hilton Salt Lake City Center. Thank you, Hilton. It also looks like we've got Planned Parenthood Association of Utah, Progressive Leasing, beautiful, Comcast, Xfinity, Digits Accounting, General Distributing, and Budweiser. Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much for all of your beautiful help and support. We appreciate you guys.
Yeah. It'd be hard to keep that Sunday morning buzz on if it wasn't for your flawless delivery service, and thank you so much.
Absolutely. We also have Goldman Sachs and Company, Micron, Safe Utah, S-Power, Visit Salt Lake, which is doing lots of great things to help promote the beautiful state of Salt Lake City. Obviously, in a pandemic, tourism and industry is down. So thank you to the people at Visit Salt Lake for helping draw people into this beautiful state of ours and city, and Wells Fargo.
1-800-CONTACTS.
Oh, yes, also to 1-800-CONTACTS. Oh my gosh, that cute little logo. That's real gay for today.
Real gay. Very, very apropos.
Shout out from Cheryl Nelson.
Thank you, Cheryl Nelson.
Oh, aren't you sweet? Thank you so much, love.
I'm telling you, this makeup is hanging on by a prayer.
By one thread.
I had a gig last night. I thought real long and hard about maybe I'm just going to do the Nosferatu, go to bed like this and arise. I just couldn't. She was having the beard poke.
Oh no, honey.
You have a fan out there, a 3-year-old says they're beautiful.
Oh, thank you, Spencer Hardy's 3-year-old. That's great.
Love you. Thanks, little tiny one.
Insider secret: the makeup helps.
Yeah,
the makeup helps.
You too can look this fabulous after 3 hours of cosmeceuticals.
Right. Absolutely. Good morning. Oh, Sniz.
Oh,
my little sister, Liz.
Come on, Liz. Hi, Sniz. How are you?
Since it is coming out day, Liz, my younger sister, my biological sister, because in drag world we have my drag sister, biological sister. Liz was the very first person I ever came out to.
That's so cute.
But I was bi for
like
15 minutes, I think.
You made it that long?
Yeah.
I spent a whole 2 weeks being bisexual.
Hey.
And I really appreciate the bi community at large, because they get sort of a bad rap because people get stuck in binaries and it's a part of the coming out journey. But for me, having that mental step meant a lot as being able to come out as gay. It sort of was like me dipping a toe into the queer waters. So thank you so much to the bi community for letting me visit for those short few weeks.
Indeed. I was a guest of honor. But no, it was the day a lot like this. There wasn't all this precipitation, all this mayhem, but it was a cloudy day at home in South Jordan, and I think I was on my orange Razor scooter. Winslow, yeah! Hi, Winslow!
Oh, yes, Winnie!
And
Hi.
me and my sister Liz were out front just, I don't know, being
gay.
South Jordanites, and I just, but she was the very first person I ever expressed any kind of sexuality to. So thank you to my amazing sister Liz. She is just a really kick-ass gal. She's my neighbor. She lives right behind me.
Cute.
She has just been supportive and had my back unlike anyone else. So Liz, I love you. Thank you for tuning in and watching. You're great.
Jerry has a question. I know I'm primitive. How does one donate cash? Well, you can't. What you have to do is the text thing.
So Jerry,
I know where you live.
Come on, door to door Uber donations.
Right, yeah. On-demand cash snatchery.
I wonder if the Pride Center actually has a mailing address.
Perhaps. But Jerry, worst case scenario, I will happily collect your cash and get it to the right people if that is the case.
As they say, it pays to know the right people.
Pride is the party. It's a celebration. But I think above all else, it's a raising awareness and raising funds. So we've committed ourselves to this organization in this beautiful day. So, Jerry, I'll be pulling up real soon. Get your money. Just make sure to include that finder's fee, and I'll make sure that it goes to the right folks.
Awesome.
Yes.
Thanks, Nick, for that sweet compliment. Appreciate you.
Nick who?
Oh, the one before.
That was Nick Brenning.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
honey.
you. Thank you. I've got to give credit where credit is due. My sister Savannah is a very talented wig stylist
Go
and makeup
on.
artist, and prevents me from looking the only goblin on many occasions. So.
Well, if we're going to be family, we got to keep everybody looking together, looking correct, looking beautiful.
Hello. Absolutely.
I love that. Well, I think we're just moments away from this road rally rolling past our beautiful windows here. So
start your engine.
Okay. Oh, yes. I live. And may the best road rally car win.
You guys know,
copyright infringement intended.
you guys know how it started at 14 different spots and then came to downtown town to then merge into one march?
I actually saw the beautiful sort of like plan a tiny bit, but I wasn't familiar with the intimate details. But it sounds like at points all across Utah, communities were coming together from the different points and sort of where's my thesaurus when I need it? No, that's different, isn't it? That's me in a couple of years. They're coming together.
Convalescing, not congealing.
Oh,
we got some action. We got some action.
Oh,
we do have some action.
Here come the bikers on parade. I love this.
Parade. And we've got our flag, the updated LGBTQ plus pride flag featuring the bands. Maybe I just imagined it.
Maybe our good friends here behind the scenes at the Utah Pride Center can get us a list of who's driving past. And once we have that, we'll sort of share some information about who's traveling on down the road and back again in front of us.
We'll share all about it.
Oh, snap out of it, sis.
Super.
It's so cute. Thanks to everybody who's maybe watching this later, who's actually on the road right now. Thanks for coming out and braving the elements with us and enjoying the good gay day.
Amen. We're going to take a quick minute because I think it's important that Savannah and I tell you about some of the programs that make the Utah Pride Center the Utah Pride Center.
Absolutely.
This is truly a life-saving organization, and is for a lot of our youth, especially, it is their first foray into our beautiful community. So a few of the things that we do here at the Utah Pride Center: mental health services, education, diversity, and inclusion training. Obviously, Pride and our center events.
Where would we be without Pride, right?
Amen, amen. We'd be sober and asleep on Sunday.
I can use a nap. Oh, no.
Sure. Community space. My drag family, Madison, has a lovely drag youth-iversity where they are, showing the youth of our community all the fabulous things that drag can do for them. Rainbow Wellness, adult focus programs, senior programs, youth and family programs, and very important, suicide prevention. So that's just a snippet of what we do here at the Utah Pride Center. So we really hope that you will dig into your pockets and your hearts today and consider donating to us as we fight to keep this place open and thriving for everybody.
Well, and I know we sort of flashed quickly through some of those things. So if you'd like more information about the programs that Gia just ran through, or maybe you want to get involved with some of those programs, the Pride Center can always use your help, both financial and, once we get past this social distancing gig, and even through it, I'm sure the Pride Center needs volunteers and people involved with it. So if you want to reach out and be a part of one of those programs, or you have a queer community group, the Pride Center plays host to, I don't know how many different queer organizations and LGBTQIA folks that come through and are a part of this. So come be a part of this community. If you don't see something that you think our community needs, make your voice known. This community center and the work that Rob is doing here are really geared towards serving the community. So, thank you for contributing today and for being a part of everything we do here at the Pride Center.
Absolutely, absolutely. Rob and the whole team are just absolutely incredible folks, committed to the betterment of our people. I think what better way to show that people belong than to provide a place for them to come and belong in all these capacities. So thank you for your generous donations and your generosity and your kindness. Absolutely. And COVID certainly has made a doozy of this year, but how great it is that we can be here together, whether it is on the street or virtually, to continue the tradition of Utah's legendary Pride celebration. So once again, thank you all for joining us today.
Absolutely.
So excited to see this happening. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, doggy.
Oh,
sorry, I got distracted by the puppies. We have a couple cute puppies walking down the route with oh, they've got little flags around their necks. Oh my gosh, that's so adorable.
We have another entry rolling through. We have a lovely motor home. That's I see some RGB. Is this an RGB tribute?
Oh my gosh, cute. Look at those lace collars. Oh, God bless
Q Salt
her.
Lake. Give it up for Q Salt Lake. They are rolling down the river.
You know, Ruth Gator Ginsburg was such an amazing influence on the Supreme Court, and her presence has definitely been felt over the years for women's rights and just in general supporting marginalized communities. So we were sad to see her pass, but we have high hopes for good things to come in November. So just a friendly reminder, since you're all captive here, vote, ladies and gentlemen, and those who are non-binary and in between, and get out there and express your voices, make your opinions known. Even if you live in Salt Lake City, Utah, and you are sure those electoral college votes are going red, it still is important for you to get out and vote for the candidate who represents you and your interests. So.
Amen.
And we don't advocate for one, but
sure. But I suggest you do some research.
This is your chance. This is our chance, folks. Once every 4 years. So. All righty. We have Utah education rolling through.
Oh,
absolutely fabulous.
Thank you to our educators who are basically on the front lines of this pandemic.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But also specific to our mission here at the Utah Pride Center, I'm seeing such an influx of GSLs, gay straight alliances, in schools. And that is such a beautiful thing to see. You know,
wonderful.
It's great. It's great. And, you know, a lot of us out there, we didn't have those kinds of things growing up. So I really want to just stress to the youth, like, please understand that things get better because they are getting better.
Absolutely.
Through our lifetimes and our adolescence and our growing up, we've seen people become more accepting, more open-minded. And I just want to stress, you know, you're not alone. That there's a Pride Center here for you. There's a community waiting to embrace you when you are ready to join us.
Yeah.
So
come out wherever you are, whenever it's appropriate for you.
Amen. Amen.
And we're here waiting with open arms, hopefully.
Thank you to our Utah educators and their fabulous presentation there. Let's see, we have some vehicles zooming on through.
I love seeing how creative. Hopefully, you guys are seeing quite a bit of this at home. I love how creative people have gotten with decorating their vehicles. It's so adorable.
We have some pup pride.
Yes.
I see some pup masks. I see the pup flag. That is fabulous.
Cute.
Fabulous.
You know, that's the best part about our beautiful inclusionary rainbow is that it really represents all different parts and facets of our beautiful and diverse and sort of ever fascinating community. So,
amen. Amen.
It's fun to see that out there represented.
In fact, while you're loving all the beauty, all the glamour, why don't you go ahead and text PRIDE to 26989, make a cute little donation, help us out. We've got 2 news rolling through right about now.
All right, KUTV.
We've got quite the cavalry.
Lots of media sponsors.
We are so lucky for all of our media sponsors. We have Broadway Media, City Weekly, iHeartMedia, Q Salt Lake. I'm sure at some point we'll see some of those sponsors flash across our beautiful little YouTube streaming screen right there. So if you have the means to patronize them and support them, they're here supporting us today. So shout out to every single one of our sponsors. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Thank you for tuning in. And
they were born this way.
Thank you for hanging out with us this morning.
We love Pride and Queens too.
And coming out. All good things. All good things.
Amazing. Thanks for giving all these shout outs and wonderful comments, guys. For this beautiful little stream. Thanks for joining us. We know that it's a little bit different than normal, but it's just fantastic to have you all here joining us. Right.
And you. All of you out there.
They probably can't see through this.
Well, truth be told, we'll make it a little better than
God's first filter.
Oh, we have some business coming on through.
Oh,
some concrete.
beautiful. I love an old school car.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh,
It's always fantastic.
Guys, I love how creative everybody
This is
is.
fun.
Oh, honey, I can hear your engine from here. Thank you. I wonder what's under their hood. You have one. Oh no.
I have one whole nickel.
So much fun.
So fun.
Oh, guys, I tell you what, I can't ready this morning.
Well, honey, I haven't been to bed yet.
Make some noise out there,
I said 7:45, but I was responsible about 7:40.
I am so slow in the morning. If I don't get myself oh my God. It's always sister be a social
We hope you all are wearing your masks.
Good morning.
You know, it's hard right now. Gosh, it's more important to have a case of those.
I think this is how we should start.
So if you can do just a small part to help keep all of us safe, then it's really, really
Hi.
Top down the kitcheners, the mountains.
Big shout out to all of our queens that are along the route today.
We are not, we're not dragging along.
Yeah, down here on the route, I can see what's what we got? Marathon can waving her beautiful flag out there. Let's have fun, honey. Outdoor angel.
We've got our reigning Miss City Weekly down there as well. That is on Molly Mormon is down there. Sister Molly Mormon.
Come on, sister.
Absolutely.
It looks like she's taking the car to church today on this good Sunday.
All right, and we have a truck for Courtney.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Courtney.
How you doing? Scarecrow realness.
He could not handle the hay bale.
No,
He's got a hay
it's
bale.
flying out of the car.
I hope everybody talks on the hay. He's doing it.
Hey! Since I've got a joke for you.
Do you?
Yeah. What do gay horses eat? Hey! Oh, I couldn't help it. It's funny.
Good one, Dad. Waiting.
I mean, that's what we do, isn't it? It's what we live for. Unfortunate program is like yourself to have more spirit. Oh, so much fun. Oh my gosh, I love that. This is exactly what my heart needs today. Levity, little poem to read. Oh my gosh, so much fun.
Savannah and I, we've been good friends for almost 8 years. We became good friends right after I started tracking, going 8 years ago. So,
How'd you work on that one?
now we're the old bitches.
Apologies for any small ears that were listening.
We're the old gals.
We'll edit that in post.
That's right, yeah.
Oh, okay, you guys ready? We're going to go to Joseph Logan Recorder again.
Oh, Joseph,
Hey. Sponsor pit area here at the party is definitely in the sponsor pit. We got the cars coming through. I can't even hear myself. I hope you can hear me. We're here with one of our favorite sponsors, Delta, and CLC here with Delta. Tell us about Delta. Why are you out here?
One of the big things about Delta is that it's inclusive of everyone. It's a great privilege to be out here with the Pride Center and represent a great company.
What do you want? Okay.
We got canceled out there. Cancer screen coming through. All right. Delta is a major sponsor. We're so happy here from Sponsor Row. We're kicking it.
Okay, ready?
Oh my gosh, thanks so much, Mr. Dane. Appreciate you. And I think he was at sponsor row, right? So one more time, big shout out to our sponsors. My name is Savannah Van Cartier. Gosh, I don't even know my own name. Isn't that ridiculous? My co-host for the morning, Gia Bianca Stevens, just went downstairs to grab a little bit of water. All this squawking and whatnot does leave one a little bit parched. So she'll be back in a minute. But in the meantime, I just want to give a quick shout out to some of our presenting sponsors. We've got Delta Airlines. Thank you so much, Delta, for everything you do for the Pride Center and your generous sponsorship of this. Dominion Energy. You know, where would we be if we didn't have energy to run all of these beautiful and wonderful things? Unfortunately, nothing we do today, technology takes energy. And then we also have the Intermountain Health Group. Big shout out to all of those frontline health workers who are keeping us, our families, and everybody dealing with this pandemic safe. We know that the work is hard, and we really, really appreciate everything that you're doing for us. So thank you so much. Gosh, we've just got lots of entries rolling down the road today. So much fun. I hope everybody at home that's joining us is enjoying this. Oh, we've got Dragon Dads. Oh, that's cute. I love that, which means we probably missed the Mama Dragons right before them. So, gosh, I know big shout out to families out there. I know Ju was talking about her sister Liz. I've got to give a special shout out to my cute mom, Delma. Hopefully you're watching at home. Hi, Mom. Love you. I was very, very fortunate to have the support of my mother when I was coming out and growing up. So, oh, Sis is back. Hi, gal. Let me slide back over. All right. Sis, I was just talking about how wonderful it is to have the support of family and friends and everybody.
Man.
I mentioned, that Liz is so supportive and your cute husband, and I was giving a shout out to my mom.
Delma, Mother D.
Yes.
We love Mother Delma.
But unfortunately, not everybody's family is always as understanding or immediately supportive. So we want you to know that here at the Utah Pride Center, there's a community waiting for you. And if you need something, there are so many different services available for you here at the Pride Center. So we encourage you to, get on UtahPrideCenter.org, check out what we're all about, take advantage of some of the services. If you're feeling like you are isolated or alone, we know this pandemic has been hard on so many people. In addition to that, the LGBTQIA community really, non-binary folks, all sorts of these marginalized groups of our broad and diverse community. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you just need a little support, just a friendly voice, a Zoom meeting with somebody who gets it.
Sure.
So
you might not feel like you belong where you're at right this moment, but just understand that, speaking from our experience, it truly does get better. And when your time comes, then please understand there's a whole center here, a thriving community here, ready to embrace you and welcome you and help you on your journey, because no one goes through this alone. So
absolutely.
Yes.
But unfortunately, it does take income to make the Pride Center work and to run. So you'll see down there at the bottom of your screen, you can text PRIDE to 26989 to donate now. It's that simple. It's a wonderful and easy way to just throw out a little bit of cash. Imagine you're at the drag show that is this beautiful digital moment, and you've got $1 tip to give. Well,
you tip this.
Text it over to Pride at 26989, and that money is so appreciated and really helps the center continue all of its programs and the good work that they're doing here. So
and in all sincerity, truly life-saving work with the suicide prevention programs, and with the alarming LGBT suicide rates, especially in our youth here in Utah, it is so critical that we maintain Utah Pride Center's position in our community as a resource for that life-saving program. So thank you to the Pride Center for everything they do and for having us today. So
we have a shout out to the chosen families.
Absolutely. Oh my God.
No sisterhood here.
Gay in stereo, you guys.
Yeah.
Absolutely to the chosen family. It's one of the most amazing bits of. Hi everybody.
I think they see me.
Wave.
I see a queen and a crown updo.
Oh yep. I'm here for that. No, chosen families are so important, aren't they?
Aren't they?
I mean, even though I'm blessed to have some beautiful family members, I would be nowhere if it wasn't for my chosen family. People like my good gay sis here. We spent, what feels like a lifetime in this drag journey together. And I remember when we first started, and there weren't a lot of people showing us how to do it, and we sort of found our way through it with each other. Which,
Amen.
Find like-minded people, find beautiful souls who get you.
Right.
Find that
Find your
community.
tribe.
Absolutely.
Find your tribe. Speaking of fierce mamas, Juanita Nichols just chimed in. My birth mother.
Oh yes, Juanita.
My drag mom is YouTube.
Hello.
So,
hi. How are you?
Hello, Mom. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful Sunday.
Oh gosh.
We got some honkery. Okay.
Okay.
Someone wants to be seen. Cancer screening and education.
Yeah.
Provided by the Huntsman Cancer Institute and University of Utah Health.
So the road rally is doing a youth. There's a youth, so we're seeing them come.
Oh, amazing. Well, if you didn't get enough of the front side, now's your chance to see their backsides, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm waiting for you to say that all night.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
University of Utah Health Plans has a cute little truck and
adorable. I love that.
all that.
So much fun. Yeah, it's great. So if you're watching at home, you're seeing everybody traveling southbound is just beginning their journey through this beautiful road rally.
I get it. Okay.
And then they head down a little further down the route, and they take a UE through some of our other queens down there at the other end. Get a little photo op, perhaps.
UE?
UE.
This is the only sports reference I know, y'all.
Oh, that's a sports reference? Oh.
University of Utah.
Oh, I thought it was just the school.
Football and sports ball.
I don't, girl, you know I don't sports ball so well.
I don't sports ball at all.
I say though, what a robust group of fellows. What color are we rooting for, sis?
Always red.
Nicole Hall, shout out from New Mexico.
Oh my gosh, Nicole.
Hello, Nicole Hall. Thank you for joining us today.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Boy, give us a shout out down in the comments. If you're watching from somebody somewhere other than Utah, drop a little shout out like Nicole did. Let us know where you're watching from.
Well, what an amazing thing that these folks, from far and wide get to be a part of the Salt Lake City Pride celebration, no matter where you're tuning in from. So
technology.
Thank you all for tuning in. Absolutely.
Oh, we got a little unified fire going past us right now. Are they flying a trans flag right there? Oh, I hope so. That's kind of cool if they are. I love that.
Flying.
Thank you for the support. Appreciate that. Oh my gosh, guys. How much fun.
Yeah, the sun's coming out.
Sun's coming out. You're not going to rain on my gay parade.
Don't tell me not to live. Just sit and putter.
Right.
Life's candy and the sun's finally come out for shine.
Flaggery.
I love it. I never met a rainbow I didn't like, sis.
Hello.
Yeah. We decided to pick one end of the rainbow today.
Right. Pick a theme color and run with it.
Right. Absolutely.
I mean, who was worse?
There were some levels of donations there.
Oh.
We had some
yeah, these people have donated.
Okay, so if you're watching along at home, you may see ribbons on the cars, right? With the numbers and things?
Yeah.
So there was sort of a challenge going out to everybody in the road rally. And for a few of the different levels, if you see a white car ribbon, that means that they were able to fundraise $250 for this mission. And if you see a yellow ribbon, that means they were able to fundraise over $5,000. Pretty impressive amount.
The blue ribbon, our friends, level 3 have raised at least $1,000
Oh my gosh.
for the Utah Pride Center by way of their challenge. And the winners of the Red Ribbon winners have raised $5,000 for achieving the illustrious level 4
We have a
status.
question from Sarah Ann. Who are the two performers in the blue dresses?
We do.
Oh, I actually know who they are. The lady in red that you see out there, that queen is Vega Star. She's been around in the Salt Lake City drag scene for quite a while. She's also lived abroad. So we have her joining us. And then we have her daughter, Ventura Paradis. Familial relationships here by way of chosen.
And I have to give a quick shout out to both Vega and Susan. They have both served as empresses. For those of you not in the know, we have a 45-year tradition of fundraising in Salt Lake City that are organized by the Royal Court of the Golden Spike Empire, which is an international band of nonprofits that raise money for the LGBTQ. Savannah, my good sister and counterpart, had a phenomenal year as Empress, as president of this organization, and extremely overwhelming. So thank you for keeping Purity alive and well in our beautiful beehive today. Savannah's from the members, so with Vega. So I'd like to take a moment to recognize them for the very hard work that they put in. And I've been very proud to be a member myself as a former Miss and things. So
we both
beautiful.
It's the only time we didn't win a badger. It's really an important moment for me in my journey. Your birthday is very appropriate as it is October. So. Yeah, so I was very blessed. Family that we would have made it. And so I was very blessed during my year as Empress to actually break the Colt 44-year history record for raising the most money on that. We raised over $7,000. So,
with the fundraising.
It was a lot of fun. And the Court is doing Cancer Week again this year, so check them out.
And fun fact, we have Play Center host our organization, our CPSC, here for our monthly membership meetings and board meetings, and we are so grateful to have that safe space for people and continue the tradition of these awesome works. We're approaching 5 decades of this in Salt Lake City, which is really beautiful thing. Thank you, Dana, for stepping up. And it's a tough job. It's a really, really tough job. And you both did it with dignity and grace and like true queens. So
thank you.
Forever 44, honey.
Yes, honey.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, 44. Oh my gosh. Right.
So,
I might say.
Empress regalia. I love that we can pack like matching batteries.
You're ready. You're today.
I love it.
Oh, it's so much fun. Yeah, this is part of my campaign. If you doesn't love to be a fan of themselves, is that too ridiculous?
I have one fan.
One full fan. Instead of
this Trendler, it's the one.
Oh my God!
I'm not my own wife today, but I am my own fan.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, I love
it. Right. We're shaking down here. We have a keep very quick SUVs coming on through.
Oh yeah. Much fun down there, guys. You know, to be honest with you, we're just rolling with the punches today. We are here. If we need to be at the grandstand, if we need to be at the side stand, if we need to be in the Eggs Benedict slam, whatever Penny's menu items you got, I'm happy.
She is wild for breakfast.
What is that? Drunk is the Lord's meal. Well, and if they didn't invent it, they certainly perfected it.
Yeah, right.
You can see a mimosa, too.
I'm going to do a quick part.
Okay, please.
I have just invited
for just a second while you vote. You're going to love it, I promise.
I have invited all of the Queens right down to Tabernacle Social Club, so come and check us out. I can tell you guys ticket for October, but go out. So follow me on Facebook to get that ticketing information and come enjoy some of this finery and entertainment in person. I'm working on getting Savannah to join the cast when she's good and ready, but it's a lot of fun and really great expression and of the beauty and talent in our community. So thank you to all my girls for being a part of that show. We are back down on the street. We've got people in sunroofs waving flags. I lost a nail again. Oh no! Goodness! Not a nail. You know the entries we have this year?
300 cars.
300 vehicles.
I think some people get it, but it's actually one way
Can I hear something about sound? We got a soundtrack up in here?
We do. We're piping it in, sis.
Molly, kind of happening. Oh, girl. Yeah. See, the problem with waking up at 5:30 in the morning and putting on all this glamour.
Oxygen.
Yeah, I'm cinched so tight, I'm not sure where my stomach is anyway. So. Oh. You got a one-way ticket to somewhere else.
Right. We got a rooftop. We got more flags. I'm loving all this pride representation.
I know, it's really kind of fun, isn't it?
It's fabulous.
Yes.
Fabulous.
People be zipping through.
People are zipping and living.
How much fun. And I love that it stopped raining for us today.
You
The goddess
cannot
has
rain
blessed
on a
us.
gay parade. Don't even try it.
No, ma'am. No, yeah. Girl, I remember one pride, I don't know, pre this. It was raining cats and dogs that morning, and I said, nope. No, ma'am, I will not be attending a parade today in this sort of weather.
Rain is no friend of the dragoon.
No, honey. Anyhow, so I get to the festival later on in full boy mode, right? And all I see are soggy queers walking left and right across this
Oh no, not
festival.
soggy.
Oh, girl, everybody was wet.
Yeah.
So we are very blessed and highly favored today to have this beautiful, beautiful weather. So.
And to be behind the comfort of glass windows.
Oh, and to not have to worry about it.
Oh, fabulous.
Oh, too cute.
Fabulous.
Oh.
We have something else rolling through. A wacky, wavy, inflatable arm flailing tube man.
Come on, Windsock.
Nestled atop a truck.
Oh my gosh, look at all the sequinry.
That's a lot of balloonery. Good
Gosh,
for them.
they put together a float.
All right, okay.
They didn't know they weren't in a parade.
We came to compete. We have a unicorn popping out of a Audi or something, and
stretch out with pride.
we've got the Scooby-Doo bus.
Ruh-roh, Reggie. You think they have a ruby neck?
I'm certain.
I love a mystery van.
Right. There's your mystery van.
Oh no.
She's silver.
Silver.
I hope that kid is strapped down to something.
Listen, while we're doing this, let's not have any Britney Spears moments with children out car windows. We need to practice safety first, folks.
Yeah, calm down,
Safety
Michael Jackson.
first.
Keep your kid inside the window at all times.
Goodness, this is a ride at Disneyland. I need everybody in a seatbelt, firmly seated until the
All
ride
arms
has
and
come
legs
to a complete
inside is
stop.
really fastened at all times.
Girl, she's wild.
She's wild. I thought that kid was gonna get zipped away on a kite.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Mom had arm firmly planted around her, but just so we're all clear, children are not hood ornaments.
Unless they really, really deserve
it. Sis, oh my gosh. Well, we got a little lull in traffic here. I just want to throw a big shout out to all the volunteers and people working this lovely road rally and making all this come together today. We've got Eric and his team here in the Pride Road Rally studio, putting all this beautifulness that you're seeing together there. Rob and his team are out on the street. I can see him down here kikiing with some lovely folks doing his thing. You know, people at every corner keeping us safe. You know, it's a big ordeal to organize these sorts of events, and it takes like 2 villages.
It does.
And when those 2 villages have to stand 8 feet apart from each other, it takes a bit to get some work done. So,
That is the chief.
thank you to everybody volunteering here at the Utah Pride Center and making today happen. We appreciate your love, support, energy. And thank you to you at home for watching, for tuning in.
Of course. Sound off. How many viewers do we have?
Oh, yeah, gosh. What's our view
Do
count?
we have visibility to that?
Almost 1,000.
Ooh.
What? Oh.
So you like us. You really like
us.
me.
Oh, yeah, the eye makeup isn't terrible.
No, she did a good job.
Okay.
Yeah, when you don't have a mirror, you just use the camera in front of you.
Tell me.
Oh my gosh, too much fun.
Fabulous. Well, thank you all for watching at home. We are just having a gay old time up here at the Utah Pride Center in beautiful downtown Salt Lake City. We're coming at you live, loud, and in color. today. We are Gia Bianca Stevens and Savannah Van Cartier, your mistresses of ceremony.
I love that so much. Sis, what time do we have a time check, Mr. Eric?
Yes, we're about 55 minutes in.
Oh my gosh, so we're like at the halfway point of this beautiful day. Gosh, can you believe it's gone by that fast already?
God, it feels like just 6 hours ago I was waking up to start my makeup.
Don't lie, it was 2. Oh.
Oh, dear, text me. Thank you, dear.
Oh, your cute husband.
Scoot, husband's watching.
Oh, thanks for the screen cap, Scoot.
Right. You know, we love to document shit stuff when we look real good.
Absolutely. We love to
I gotta say, even though we cuss like a sailor, we're doing a pretty good job of editing ourselves today.
Yeah.
We've only had 2 minor bleep ups.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no.
Oh no. Sis, what did you do? Did you get wild?
I got wild.
Oh dear.
We're gonna go reattach.
She lost her
We're
nails.
gonna go reattach.
All right. Well, Sister Bianca Stevens goes and re-nails.
Re-nail.
I'm holding it down here in the Utah Pride Road Rally studio environment. We have a beautiful cityscape right here in front of us. We're checking out all the cars and vehiculars and bikes and entries going past us today for the Utah Pride Center's Road Rally. It's the first ever like this, obviously. When a global pandemic happens, you have to get creative, guys. So here we are doing our thing. But if the Pride Center is going to continue to do its thing and serve the community at large, it really takes everybody like you at home participating with us and being a part of what we're doing here. So thank you for your generosity. Please head on over to the Utah Pride Center's website. It's utahpridecenter.org and learn more about what the center does. And if you are feeling generous or like you can help out the center and its life-saving work, throw us a donation. Every little bit helps and every little bit makes a difference today. So for those of you at home who don't know, Pride as a whole is actually, I think, the biggest fundraiser that the center puts on every year. And this year it got canceled. And that has made things very difficult. Obviously, it has changed things for everybody. Everywhere from arts organizations that still aren't open, to schools that are having to learn what distance education looks like, to the Pride Center here, which had to close its doors for a very long time, but is still trying to keep our community healthy and safe. It takes a village coming together, and it takes the generosity of people who are able to give and share of themselves. So thank you. If you are able to donate and are able to give to us, we really appreciate it. It means the world to us. And also, since we're talking about generosity, I'm going to just go ahead. Last time we mentioned sponsors, I threw up Delta, Dominion, and Intermountain, but we have another whole host of people. We have our media sponsors, Broadway Media, City Weekly, iHeartMedia, and Q Salt Lake. We also have 1-800-CONTACTS, Adobe, L3 Harris, Lucid Software, Ogden's Own Distillery, T-Mobile, and of course, Mark Miller Subaru and Young Automotive. It really, we are so lucky to have all of these wonderful businesses sponsoring and supporting us. So thank you so much for that.
Absolutely.
We've got Hilton Salt Lake City Center, Planned Parenthood Association of Utah, Progressive Leasing, Comcast Xfinity, Digits Accounting, General Distributing Budweiser, Goldman Sachs & Co., Micron, Safe Utah, S-Power, Visit Salt Lake, and Wells Fargo. Whew, gosh, this list is long. We're so lucky.
Let me help you.
Please take over for a second. Sis.
Let's not forget Advanced MD, AT&T, Clear Lamp AV, Craft by Proper, CW Urban, Dented Brick, Enterprise Holding, IKEA, Lending Club, Poster Print Shop, Rocky Mountain Power, Simply Cool, The Bar Method, University of Utah, and Valley Behavioral Health.
Thank you to all of our beautiful sponsors and to all of you at home for donating today. Like we've been saying all morning long, we couldn't do without you. So I know it's going to be a broken record, but thank you.
It truly takes a village. It truly does.
Oh my gosh, who is this fellow riding on his little bicycle with
We've got a cape.
Rainbow cape.
I'm here for it.
Sorry, I'm like a squirrel. I see something shiny out there and I get distracted.
Girl, story of my life. Story of my life.
Oh my gosh, too much fun.
Too fun. Let's see, we got some more vehiculars rolling down.
Yeah.
Cute little umbrella, flag waving. Absolutely. The elbow, wrist. Very pageant. Very that.
Love for the people, love for the children. I love that.
Good stuff.
Oh, do we hear some music going on out there, sis?
Some kind of mayhem.
Okay, I'm gonna type in the audio outside for a second. So.
All right.
Oh yeah, let's hear what's going on down there.
Let's take it to the street.
Happy coming out. Oh my gosh. Let me start that over. Happy coming out day, everyone. Yeah, right. We're still live.
We are still live, loud, and in color.
Oh yeah, do you like the color story today?
We do. We're featuring.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm looking for the purple and pink one.
It's cute.
They're fun. Oh, yes, thank you, Dawn. Oh my God.
Don, we knew you were coming today, y'all.
Yes, honey.
We knew you were coming. Because you found your favorite colors, hon.
Yeah, there's some of our favorite colors too. I'm obsessed with purple.
You look worse.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Nice try for me.
Oh, you know that's not. I'm kidding. Oh, you look beautiful today, girl. I really like this outfit. One of those things, right? It's beautiful. I love liking the jewelry too. Oh, yes, I love that. As drag queens, we love it with the purple. Obviously.
I've never met a rhinestone I didn't like.
Sensibly.
Oh,
no, anyhow. It was a lot of fun getting ready for today. We're super grateful to the Pride Center for having myself and Gia here. Thank you for letting us be a part of today. I know there's been a few sort of drag race illusions, but it's really been fun to see drag come into the mainstream and have the community at large really respond to drag queens.
Oh, absolutely.
Fun for us.
Absolutely. Well, and there's so much magic just behind this art form too. You know, for me, it was.
Hi, where are you?
Oh, back to the studio. It was just a revival of like just the weird, creative little kid that I was growing up. I loved to draw and paint and
absolutely
just creative little weirdo. So it's nice to kind of rediscover that little fella by way of Gia.
I know, gosh.
No, you're fine.
We were talking about costume design and things like that the other day and sketching up ideas and whatnot. And this one is like, I need a pen. And she goes to town on a beautiful concept for a gown, just a quick sketch, just a beautiful idea. And I said to her, I was like, oh, so you too.
Right.
as my mother can attest, when I was little, I used to always pull out a sketchbook. And before I knew what a gown was, I was drawing up ideas and concepts. And so, birds of a feather, I guess.
A creativity avalanche. Sometimes it just hits.
Hey, when a good idea comes
Rob Moorman.
Oh my gosh!
Executive Director of the Pride Center here.
Executive Director.
My darling, how are we?
Come inside. I've got somebody more important than me. We've got Savannah.
Oh, you're always the most
Oh my gosh!
Savannah.
Hi, how are
Well,
you?
Savannah, meet Savannah.
I know, this is great. We finally get to meet.
Yeah, I know. Well, because we were supposed to meet during like an Equality Utah thing once, and then Pride moment.
I know.
Oh,
I know, it's been so crazy.
my namesake here. Oh. Oh my gosh. It's so
Gia,
lovely to meet you.
pleasure.
I'm Savannah. It's nice to meet you.
What a pleasure.
I'm just surprised that you haven't met either.
I know.
Oh.
What have you been in my life?
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So we've got, Savannah, I think is this Savannah, is here to tell a little bit of a coming out story and a
Oh
little
my
bit of
gosh.
the importance
I
of being
love
out. And then she's also doing some incredible work in schools. So
Savannah, why don't you
amazing.
take my chair? I'd
Oh,
love for
okay.
you to sit with other Savannah.
I think
Come on
Savannah's
over,
square,
Savannah.
I love it.
Oh my goodness, I love your dress so
Oh, this old thing.
Yes.
You're
I know,
so
you really
sweet.
pull it off.
Thank
should show
you.
me
I appreciate it.
Fashion skills.
Just, if I stand up, I just sort of fill up the whole screen. It's a little obnoxious.
I'm like, but if you think about it, you're not just a snack, you're a 5-course meal.
Oh my gosh, yes. She's a keeper, folks at home. She's a keeper. So it sounds like you want to share a little story with us and our beautiful viewers at home out there in YouTube land. Did you want to talk about your coming out story since it's National Coming Out Day? Is that-
Exactly. I
Awesome.
would love to share my story.
Please, I'm so excited to hear.
So when I was 12 years old, I wrote a testimony just saying, oh, hey, I would love to just speak out and say that God would love you for who you are, and being a lesbian shouldn't change that.
Hey, I love that testimony.
Thank you. I was wanting to share it with my ward, which is my neighborhood.
Yeah,
Since,
yeah. For those people who are not familiar with the LDS Church, which is maybe one person at home, this is the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, right? Okay,
Yes.
great.
And they were really my family. I'd been there for 8 years, and I wanted to just speak my truth and share that I'm the same girl that they've known for 8 years, and being gay shouldn't change that.
No, it shouldn't.
So while I was speaking, I was almost to my favorite line, which is, be careful of what you say because you never know who's listening. And right as I was about to finish that line, they turn off my microphone and tell me to sit down.
Oh my god!
I was so surprised in the moment.
I've never heard this part of the story. Sorry.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no,
Okay,
I didn't.
wow.
I didn't realize they shut you down that hard.
Mhm.
Oh, so you didn't even get to finish.
I didn't. I think it was mainly because I said it's very interesting with the stigmatism of the word lesbian.
Sure. Yeah.
I had said that I was gay in the beginning, saying I was born with brown eyes, with freckles, brown hair, and I was born to be gay.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then when I was talking about going to college, holding girls' hands, and being happy as a lesbian, that's when they kind of had that moment of silence and they shut it down.
So it was when you talked about sort of the act of being out,
Mhm.
not just saying you're out, but
Exactly.
actually like experiencing a queer life. Yeah,
Mhm.
being out with them. It's a tricky thing. So what happened?
When I sat down, I was really heartbroken because I was losing a lot of the family members that I had recently had, thinking that I was alone. I ended up going in the hallway, just crying on the couch, being like, "Oh no, this sucks." My parents were very supportive, and they came out and they were hugging me and telling me how much I am loved. And we ended up going outside and finishing my testimony for the entire world to hear. And it's still very much a fond memory in my heart.
Absolutely. That's so wonderful.
Something very interesting about it. I didn't know it happened until about a week or two later. My friend had filmed the entire ordeal, and he wasn't Mormon, so he didn't know you couldn't film anything.
Sure.
And
You
he put
just
it-
come to support you.
Yes.
That's amazing.
And he was going to like show it to all of our queer friends, saying like, "This is how she came out to her family." And after experiencing such like a interesting situation, he put it on Facebook, and then it went onto YouTube, and it got huge, and I got over 50 million views on it.
Yeah, because I remember that's how I heard about you, was when the news broke about it for the first time. And I remember thinking like, wow, how brave this young person must be to like step in front of a community that is, who knows what's going to happen? Who knows how much they're going to love and accept you, or how much like they might respond negatively. It had to be a little bit frightening for you, possibly.
Oh, it definitely is, because you don't know how people are going to respond. And that's something like, as gay people, we have to almost wonder if people are going to support us. So we have to kind of distance ourselves from others.
Try and keep yourself safe, right?
Mhm,
Yeah,
exactly.
I think that's a story that almost any queer person can relate to.
Mhm. A positive takeaway from this.
Yeah,
is
tell
that,
me what has this led to?
Yes, exactly. This definitely was the first time of my activism.
Yeah.
I got to see how this impacted me and know that I'm not the only person that feels this way within religion and wants an intersectionality between being a Mormon and being a lesbian.
Sure, where does faith meet who you love? Right?
Exactly.
Because I mean, God made us to be loving creatures, right? If you're a faithful person, that's kind of the energy behind it. Do unto others, all those beautiful things. So why can't you share that with your queer family, right?
Exactly. If we should love one's neighbor, then we should actually be supportive of people. And
That's an amazing message.
100%.
So where's the activism taking you? Like, where is this road going for you now? Like, what sort of things are you engaged with? How have you like taken this moment and moved it forward?
Even though I had lost a family with Mormonism, I now have a community that I can support. And the most important thing that I want to do for queer youth is make those safe places where they can be themselves.
Absolutely.
So they don't have to feel scared of who they can come out to.
Yeah.
At school, I never had someone that I could look up to or something that even said that queer people were a thing.
Yeah, because
So-
like in Utah, who did you have that looked like yourself necessarily?
Exactly. You
right?
don't have anyone.
Yeah. Talk about trailblazing, right?
Yes. I know. It's so interesting, especially with like the world that we have with internet now.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we're more connected than ever before. So you've been doing work with schools then,
Yes.
specifically. Tell me about that.
I'm trying to start a campaign where I can implement posters that say it's a safe place and that you're valid here. And when.
Let's say that to everybody at home. You are valid.
Yes, exactly.
You are valid. That's such a good message. Thank you for sharing that today.
Yeah. And on the back of the poster, it's going to have the no promo homo law repeal.
Oh,
so
good.
it's just going to share with teachers that they can legally talk about LGBTQ plus topics within school.
Absolutely.
So it's just giving teachers the opportunity to make a safe place for their students.
Yeah, that's so powerful. Well, and I think that it's important for people to understand that talking about equity when somebody is a part of our community and like not treating them as an other is something that still happens all the time, even though we've come so far. And so trying to provide a safe space for young people, because I mean, I wasn't out in high school or grade school. I mean, I didn't even have a concept of what that was when I was a young person. And now through the internet and through, people being in your living room talking about these sorts of things, people start to realize who they are because hopefully they're finding these safe spaces. So it's great that you're doing that work, and it's so amazing.
Thank you. I'm like, honestly, what you have been doing, I've been listening to you since I was a little kid, so I love this.
Oh, you're so cute. Thank you. Yeah, it's so fun. Savannah here in the studio.
Savannah
You're just enjoying us.
Savannah Square, thank you for joining us. We are on a new assignment. We're gonna take it to the streets. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for sharing your story, your bravery, your passion. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Bye, Salt Lake City. We're gonna take it to the street.
Turn it over to Sister Molly Mormon.
It was so nice to finally meet you, Savannah.
Likewise, you're such a
Thank you so much for letting me.
such a hero.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Thank you, honey. Oh my gosh. We're gonna grab some.
Hello, everybody. Happy Pride.
Yes, happy Pride to everyone out there. We were worried about being rained out, but it's literally perfect.
Perfect weather.
No, we're not even sweating our faces off.
No.
No.
It was,
You will in here though.
Yeah, I'm ready. Sweat it off, baby.
Oh.
Taking it. No, I'm just kidding.
So what brings you guys out today? Why are we here?
Well, we didn't even have a Pride Parade and this year, so then we turned it to the road rally, where instead of us, busting our ankles and heels and drag on the street, we have people drive by us instead. So actually, I'm a fan of this.
Happy Pride! How you doing?
Way in the heels.
That's a good idea.
Hello, happy Pride and welcome to the parade. Hi, gentlemen, how are you doing?
So,
did you know the parade was today, or did you just happen to be walking by? A little bit of both? Perfect.
What was that?
It was like smile overload. And the most beautiful part about it was that people were listening.
Yeah.
Not lack of emotion.
Yes. Happy Pride! Congratulations, you made it!
You know? So, anyway.
I don't know if I could survive driving 5 miles an hour for 20 minutes. I hate traffic.
Keep
But
forgetting.
it's for a good cause, right? Hello, how are you? Are you filming video or picture?
Sharing love for you.
Yes. Video. Oh, fantastic.
That's
Fox 13, you're
just beautiful support, love, community. So
That, yeah, and it's critical. It's critically necessary, especially as we're transitioning into the winter. You know, when the SADs
absolutely.
come in. This is something that is desperately needed. And I know we didn't have our big shebang in the middle of summer in June, but I think that this is critical timing for the community right now to just have a reminder.
Who's Butch and Spencer?
Yeah.
Becky Moss is saying hi to Butch and Spencer. Do we know who that is?
Well,
Butch
hello.
and Spencer.
No idea.
I'd like to know who they are. They sound fun.
We do.
We got some shout outs coming. Whoop whoop from Sit Up. Nothing coming out.
Right? What a great day to put this on.
10/11/2020.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, I did love they had the whole Wizard of Oz. Somebody did a whole theme of Wizard of Oz, and one car was each part. Like, it was fantastic. The Scarecrow was throwing straw. Hay?
Yes, and there was a
Everywhere.
lion caught in the trunk.
Yeah. A few wicked witches caught in the different parts of the car.
All of the ruby slippers, like, I don't know how they got those
Oh my
attached to
goodness
the
gracious.
car. I hope that they stay there forever, though.
A ruby slipper is hard to come by, too.
No.
You don't want to lose those.
No. And so you're home wherever you're at in your car with the ruby slippers on top.
Right? There you go.
Woot from Andy Dalrymple.
Do you guys know Andy Dalrymple?
No, but I'm just acknowledging hello.
So how long have you guys been doing the show? How long have you been getting into gear?
Doing
the
drag.
show.
Yeah.
The
Goodness
showmanship.
gracious. I think the show's been a long lifetime.
What's not a show these
Exactly.
days? Oh my.
I've been doing drag for probably close to 5 years now. And, you know, just loving it. It's an art form for me. It's a way to express myself. I don't get to do that a lot in my normal life. And, well, now I do. I've kind of created my whole life to wrap around this. And it's been so fun and such a blessing. So, I need to move my drink.
Oh, is that
That was literally So, yeah. And
me, actually, it's not even maybe just barely 2 years of dragging for me. And I've always been a performance artist for a very long time, but I didn't do like the king, like I didn't man up until about 2 years ago. And it's actually really interesting because I do both. I do like high femme, and then I do very mask. And it's my men that are so emotional.
Yeah.
You know, they're the ones that cry and whine and stuff. My ladies are just like tough old broads.
They
But
really are.
The boys are soft. So I enjoy doing drag because it gets that side out for me, and it's very surprising.
Do you know Taylor Ann? Because she's saying she loves Molly and she loves
Yay!
Hello, Taylor.
Oh, mwah, mwah, we love you.
Thank you for the support.
Love that shout out. This is amazing to have
This really is.
the whole coverage, inside, outside, digital.
I'm so impressed by the turnout too. Like, I mean, I just love how many people are driving around and literally new cars every second coming through. And all the use of fringe. Love a good fringe. Yay, happy National Coming Out Day.
We were here for it. I just love that, like, it was so rainy this morning and now we're covered in rainbows.
Yes,
And it was just like, couldn't be a more beautiful day.
really, it's gorgeous.
I'm obsessed.
Does it rain on every pride? Like
I feel like it does. Like when it was raining, I wasn't surprised. I was like, oh yeah, it's Pride. Obviously it's raining. But I feel like it always is like raining in the morning and it's clear by the parade. It's a good omen. It means that,
Well,
world supports.
We got some politics happening.
Oh.
Oh.
I know. Go vote.
Vote, vote, vote.
Vote for sure. There's a lot of people out there with signs that vote like your cute little children.
My one of my
Yeah.
favorite, probably my favorite. I know you like the Wizard of Oz because that's like
it.
I know
It was
that's your
theme,
jam. I
baby.
know
It was
they had the whole
theme.
thing, but I was obsessed with the Ruth Bader Ginsburg folks.
Oh,
The
I didn't-
whole crew of them dressed in their little
I
judge
love-
robes
oh,
with the
yeah.
pearls, reminding us to go vote.
That was with Q Salt Lake, wasn't
Yes,
it? Yes.
yes, they knew.
And then I think they set up right across the street, and are just watching. So
Hanging out. I know. I saw all these little judges walking back and forth.
and I'm loving all the flags, like literally everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
These are the flags I want to see flying all the time.
24/7.
Salt Lake City's become kind of a mecca for
Mhm.
LGBTQ, right? I mean, this is where everyone comes from 3-4 states around.
It is.
It's a big deal. We've got a big one.
If you don't know a gay from Idaho, then you're not going out enough. I swear.
All gays from
Half
Idaho.
of my friend group
Jeez.
is like, yeah, I moved here from Idaho when I was 19. Of course you did.
They needed us,
Cute little
and
homos.
we needed them.
Right. Well, and it is such a beautiful city for acceptance in its own little way. I mean, obviously it's
Hard
hard, but we find our family and we find our
crew.
yeah, we find our community, and I think this community can be really strong when it comes together.
I think it's consistently ranked in the top 3 or top 5 cities for gay lesbian. We got Key West, San Francisco, Provincetown, Salt Lake City.
I know. Who knew?
Surprising.
Who knew? The Lord is smiling down.
He approves.
She? She does.
Yeah. They do.
They do.
They actually.
They haven't told us their pronouns yet.
We don't know. We can only assume. We never want to assume.
No, never.
Don't
Never.
do it. Yeah, they don't have any badges up in heaven.
No.
No.
I was also so impressed with all of the sponsors. There's so many.
Yeah, we have a list.
Literally a whole
Turned it
list.
out. Yes.
Delta, Dominion,
Go
International Health Group.
slowly down the list. We'll bring them up.
Weekly.
What do we got? Delta?
We've got Delta.
Okay.
Yay.
Dominion Energy.
Dominion Energy, yeah.
Thank you.
And Intermountain Health Group.
Health there.
Yes.
They were representing today.
Broadway Media. We can't get enough of the media.
Right.
Yes. Helping with the coverage.
Broadway.
Here for it.
I mean, I think I remember seeing 1-800-CONTACTS out there.
Mm-hmm.
If it isn't 2020 with 1-800-CONTACTS, I don't know what is. Stupid. That was
No. Hey. No
Um,
shade on the 2020 vision jokes.
oh no, I love my contacts too.
Lucid. Thank you, Lucid.
Oh, we got.
Oh,
Ogden's
yeah.
own. Oh my goodness
Steve.
gracious.
Ogden's
Love
own
you.
does so much. Steve Conlon is just the biggest supporter of yours.
What was the motto of 1-800-CONTACTS?
I just said
I
it was
don't
if
know.
it's not 2020 with it 1-800-CONTACTS. I don't know what it is.
We
Just
got
a 2020 joke.
Adobe,
yes.
iHeartRadio.
I do heart radio.
Definitely Mark Miller Sugar and Young.
They came out in
Yes,
droves
they
today.
really did.
Yeah, they were representing
I mean, it is a car
a road rally.
thing, so I mean, it's right
they
up
knew.
there.
They knew what was up.
They knew what was going on. T-Mobile.
T-Mobile.
They're always a big one at the Pride Festival too.
Mhm. They're
Yeah, don't
everywhere.
forget City Weekly.
And City Weekly.
I love City Weekly.
They're amazing.
They're amazing. Oh my gosh. Speaking of City Weekly, Miss City Weekly right
Oh,
here.
yes.
Yes, Miss City Weekly.
They still haven't taken my crown.
I
yet,
wanted to
so.
steal it this year, honestly, because I wanted to be the first dude to compete. But you get one more year,
Yeah.
girl. So
I
you
know.
better bet that
They
I'm going
gave
to be
me 2
there.
crowns.
Who's
I'm
Scott
gonna be there.
Jackson?
Hello, Scott Jackson.
Scott Jackson says that.
I haven't seen you in so long. It's so good to hear from you. He always takes the greatest pictures and then randomly sends them to me. Oh, I love the wacky, wild, crazy dude out
That's
there.
my favorite.
What are those things called?
Wacky waving inflatable armband.
Perfect. Yeah.
We had some people that want to hear the noises on the street, so we might be competing, but we've had some requests for
put that
what
on.
it sounds like down there.
Yeah.
Party.
Bless my
Alright! How you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, and now my name is Steve. It's 5 miles an hour.
Reporters in another minute or so. I'm going to send it out to Joseph. Do you guys know this?
Oh my God! I'm down the road right now.
He's going to play some stuff that he doesn't talk about those sponsors on there.
Okay.
So we'll get back to Joseph and say that.
Individual donor, Mona Stevens' crew. Thank you so much, guys.
Where are you two originally from?
Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
Guys.
And what's
I mean, you know, also becoming an adult and getting to do grown-up things.
Okay, Joseph's ready. We are going to, let me just,
All right, I think we're going to send it outside and we're going to hear from Joseph Dane on the screen. Hey, we're here on Sponsor Road, checking out all of our awesome sponsors. And my finger out of the way. I've just been checking out our Micron friends here. They've been getting down. Claire and Lauren have been getting down all time long. Oh, we got the wellness bus. Here it is. Wellness bus. Give us a shout out. Happy Pride to Micron. So I just had to cut in and say Micron's dancing it up. They are awesome. We're kicking it on Sponsor Road. There's KRCL. Love it. City Weekly. The party's here. That's all I got to say.
Happy Pride! You what? Yes, make America gay again! Yes, welcome back to the University of Utah! Happy Pride, everybody! Happy Pride, happy Pride! Happy Pride, you made it! It's the 2019 Gay Anthem. Thanks for coming out. We appreciate your participation today. You're not going to be able to
so how many prize do you think that you had to estimate?
Oh, hundreds.
Oh, more.
Yeah, I would say it was at least 100.
Yeah. It was, I mean, and they just kept coming. We kind of were out there for a minute and we were like, okay, we'll come back inside and these new parks. And now they're just circling, which I love.
They get to see a whole new set of queens out there.
I know.
Happy Pride, everybody. Thanks for coming out today. Honk those horns, make some noise.
And donate. What was the number?
26989.
Yeah, 26989. Text Pride to 26989 and donate. Make sure to keep the Pride Center up and going.
There's so many really important programs specifically for the youth. The youth education program here is amazing.
Well, I mean, one of the best people in the world is in charge of it. We're running. Well, and then what are you doing?
Oh.
Explain what you're doing with the Youth Pride.
I will. So there's a program that was started this year called Drag Youth Diversity. Drag Youth Diversity is a program for little teenagers, not little, teenagers and young adults all the way up to 20 to explore drag and gender. We have all sorts of donations, and they are going to be performing and recording videos, and they are living.
I cannot wait.
Yes, and Molly came and did a spot with me because I made sure that I hired a lot of the queers who are particularly out of work, performers especially, to come get paid to speak to the youth, inspire, and run workshops. So, Drag Youth Diversity. Thank you to Amanda Darrow, who runs the whole education department. She is the best. But yeah, you donate, and it goes directly to the kids in this city, in this community. Not just kids, but everybody who really, really needs these kinds of programs. So.
And what kind of things do they do? I heard there's a gay pride prom.
There's gay prom for sure. There's gay activity nights. There's family nights. There's movie nights. What else do they do? They do so much.
They do. Counseling,
access to mental health care that is not available most of the time, especially not right now.
Yeah.
It's a hard time. It's a hard time for a queer, but we are still here, and we plan to be here for a long time. So donate.
Yeah, we missed the Pride Fest, so that's a big money maker for the Pride Center.
Yeah. Oh, we all missed it.
We all missed it.
Yeah, I think it's such an important time too to realize that we have, the younger generations that are needing these kinds of services and this kind of support. So I feel like it's a lot easier now to be gay, but it's still so hard.
Yeah, I don't think it's I don't think it's gonna get like truly easy. It's never easy to come out. I don't think. But I do think that it's what I like about this younger generation, is like the access to language, and the access to all of the diversity and variety that is within gender and within romance and within sexuality. They say things when I'm teaching, and I'm like, "Ooh, you are schooling me now." Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
I know. I think that's one thing that I try really hard to listen, because I feel like there's so much, when I was coming out, it was a very different time. I was dealing with my own issues, my own things, and now there is so much more of a language to it. There's so much more of a diversity to it. It's not just gay,
straight, and maybe bi. And like that's another thing, right? Is like not only recognizing the multitudes of sexuality and gender expression, but also giving validity by speaking about it. And the younger generations are so much better at that than we were. I think.
Much.
I mean, I didn't even know what non-binary was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I think also learning those kinds of that language and growing on that. I mean, bisexual is one that I feel like, gets a kind of bad rap, but it's expanding on that idea, and like that, it's not just one or the other, it's a multitude of genders, and like gender is such a fascinating thing. And I think the younger generation is really holding on to kind of the idea that it doesn't matter as much anymore, and you can be whoever you want to be, and loved by your community for that. So,
and love who you want to love.
Amen.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Amen.
It's hard enough to find love as it is, right? So when you find it, let's not judge it.
It is.
God.
Yeah.
That's a great point.
It's very. Yeah,
Are either of you in love right now?
I mean, I love. I do have a beautiful partner who is very near and dear to my heart, and we've been together for 5 years, and lovely human,
As
Bradley.
long as you've been doing drag.
As long as I've been doing drag. He actually was, I would credit him as one of the biggest supporters for me.
Dadley.
Dadley, as we call him. When we first started dating, I was really interested in it, and he kind of pushed me to do it. He gave me the permission, which I think is just a gift that I'll never be able to repay him for. But I remember literally, like, it was our first month of dating, and I was showing off my big fur coat that I had, strutting around in heels and being like, this is what I would do if I were performing, and this is what I would do. And he was like, do it. Literally just told me to go with it. And 5 years later,
here we go.
He's still driving me to gigs and
you're very lucky
cinching
that way.
my corset. I know. I live a very blessed life.
No partner here, but well, you know. Love is hard. Love is not easy, but again, when you find it, don't judge it.
Well, and I think it also comes in so many different ways. Like we have such an interesting relationship to this idea of relationships. But to be honest, like, some of my deepest loves are my best friends, and some of my deepest loves are, you know, connections that I've had for just a moment. And I think that says a lot for us as a community, is that we have accepted this idea of love as like the basis, and we all, I mean, that's what we want, right? We want love, whether from a partner or from a friend or from a stranger. So
the multitudes of love. I love
Thanks,
that too.
Matt is on for mentioning the bi community. We do get lost in all the games.
Yes, Joni, I see you, honey. I see you.
You matter.
You know I do.
She does the web work for the Pride Center.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, she's an essential component.
I love it.
I mean, we're all here. Just let's see each other.
I was just in the parade. Someone had a good time. Tim.
Yay, Tim. Hey.
We're bringing in somebody from LA to come and talk about the weirdness and wonderfulness of Salt Lake City.
Come in.
Drew.
Hi, Drew. How can we make room for Drew? Let's go this way.
Room for Drew. We can
work.
We can pull up.
Yeah.
Hi.
I need to get on
This is the
camera.
camera here. Come on over more.
Hey, there we go.
Hi. What's up, Utah? We have arrived, darling. I love the pattern.
We are patterning it up. We've got like polka dots.
If you're not wearing
checkers.
5 patterns,
Right,
are
but
you?
we're giving
Are
a
you
story.
doing
We're giving
that?
a red story.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So yes, hello everybody. My name is Drew. My pronouns are they, them, theirs. Pleasure to be here. I'm all the way from Los Angeles.
Welcome.
Queens.
It's exciting to get to know you.
It's an honor to have excited to get to know you.
I'm getting to know all about you. Okay, it's a sing along now. Sorry, I was never in musical theater. That's a lie.
Lovely. This is overwhelmingly beautiful.
It's been exciting to see all of this.
What brings you to Salt Lake City?
This National Coming Out Day, October 11th, 2020.
Yeah.
My friend Isaiah, my very good friend since high school, we both had our coming out journeys together, coming from California and the Inland Empire. So he actually is one of the board members out here, and he was like, "Girl, come support the Utah Pride Center. It's an important day for everyone in the community." So I had to come out, and I had literally.
Yes.
So we here, and it's just so nice to be here. The weather has been gorgeous. It was like on Thursday, so
yay.
It's just nice to see such great energy, like during like a pandemic where social distancing, and nice to be around people again. Like it just feels warm. It warms my heart.
Right? I miss humans.
We miss humans, and we can't touch, but at least we feel the energy, like waving the car and the coming from LA. Where like the drive is like ridiculous and people are honking. I'm like, shut up! But these cars are honking. I'm like, yes! Gay right.
This is the kind of traffic I want to be
okay.
in. Can you imagine being in this driving all in LA all the time?
I mean, I was like traffic where everything here is like 20 minutes from distance.
Yes,
like,
true,
okay. So
yeah.
I'm like, I love Utah. I'm like, this is my second time coming out in the state. First time I came out was during Gay Ski Week, right before the lockdown. And then we went into lockdown, and then I fell into like this depression mode. But this is helping me bring it out,
yes,
and, reunite us together. So it's fun to see everyone like just come and celebrate Coming Out Day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. I'm glad you're.
Thank you, chum and husband.
Did you guys already share your coming out stories?
No. I'm just acknowledging Chum over here.
Hi,
Still got
Chum.
people saying hi.
Why are you
Yes, but yeah,
gosh,
coming out. Oh God. Oh God.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Oh,
how was that for
God.
you, Madison?
It's still a
Capital F,
process,
capital Y,
honestly.
capital.
Hey, Utah.
Utah.
Coming live and at ya.
Yes.
Ew. Behind the scenes.
Fucking queen of everything.
That's it.
That's awesome. So your coming out story.
Oh God.
We're still coming out.
We're still coming out. Yeah, it's like I said about validity, right? Like, are you valid as
No,
a queer if you're
M-A-N-A.
dating a man and have a femme body, right?
Absolutely.
I live the most like with my partners, my male partners, when they like walk down the street with me in drag and like hold my hand and they're like, "Look at my cute boyfriend." I'm like, "Thank you,
Capital F, capital Y,
thank you."
capital-
That
I'll text you.
non-binary life, right?
Yeah.
So just searching for validity, searching to be like gay enough or queer enough is still a process, and like also my family won't recognize either.
Right.
They just won't look. They don't recognize.
Yeah.
I am the only gay person in my entire family, and that's saying a lot because I come from Mormon stock, which means like 60 cousins on this side, 60 cousins on this side, extended family, and I'm the only gay. So it's one of those things to be like,
Openly gay.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about statistics, but statistically.
Openly gay. That's
Yeah,
a good
exactly.
point. I just wish if these like closeted folks and my closeted cousins, hey closeted cousins, let's talk about it. But they never will.
If it's any time, it's today.
Amen.
Happy National Coming Out Day.
Yes.
Oh man.
Lead
Yeah,
the way
so
to
it's a
your
process.
Yeah, it is a process.
But we're here, and you're doing it.
Yes.
And if,
Every
if
day,
ever there was
every
a
day.
trailblazer, it's Madison King. Okay.
If anyone can, it's Miss Can.
That's right. You got it. You got it.
You've
You
been
read
on her.
me.
You've been on her website.
High kick.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Oh.
Yes. Oh,
Whoa.
yes.
Tried.
You did it.
Sure was a
I
little
love that.
slipperier than.
Yeah, I just kept going. Molly, your turn.
Oh Lord. I went through a whole process of, growing up Mormon and having, years of just struggling with talking to my bishop about things. And I don't know who knows about much of the Mormon church. So I'll just kind of say what it is. And then if you need help explaining it, ask a friend, because I'm sure they'll know something. But growing up Mormon, it was really difficult because I didn't know who I was for a very long time. And finding that was, an uphill battle, and obviously I'm sure for everyone, but it literally took my home teacher coming out to me.
Wow.
And we dated for 3 years. Like literally he was, at the time I was like the only guy friend that I had, and I was really like excited to have this guy friend that was also keeping me on the straight and narrow. And then he came out to me and started making out with me. And by that time, I know it's a lot spicier.
Okay, home teacher.
I know.
This
teach
is
me.
this is like a fantasy now.
It really, it really
Ex-Mormon
was. It
fantasy.
really was. It was
Anyone?
literally like a fairy tale fantasy coming out and then dating them for 3 years, and eventually like we fell apart and life goes on. But yeah, it was huge. It was crazy. It was like it doesn't even feel real anymore because I've been doing this for so long, and the beautiful thing about coming out to me is like you do have to do it quite often in your life, because unfortunately it's not the norm to have a boy on your arm if you're a boy or whatever. So you kind of have to come out a lot, but that big time is such a breath of fresh air. And then the beauty is that this community is here for you. I don't know if you've never been to a Pride festival, or if you've never been around the queer community, then come hang out, come talk to us, come be a part of something that is so big and so beautiful. And I owe my life to, like, literally. I don't think people realize that this seems so fun, and I get so much out of it, but literally it's Steve. Wow. If I could just give I just want to give as much to the queer community because they've given so much to me. And it just never stops. It's a continuous cycle of giving. So that's a lot of rambling thoughts because it's
You ready?
Congratulations.
GBX.
Thank you for sharing your story with us.
Thank you. What about you?
Yeah.
So that's why I kind of
GBX.
relate to Utah a bit, because I grew up in a conservative Catholic family, and where my family was very heavily involved in the church. So went to a Catholic school and all those things, and it was really hard for me. I was in the closet for my parents because I just like didn't want to give them any shame or embarrassment. I felt that pressure from my dad, and he told me, because I'm the youngest of 3. I have 2 older sisters, but I'm the prettiest one.
Well, of course.
So, hey Jen, hey Rianne. And so my dad, my dad would pressure me. He's like, oh, because we're, let's say, like Filipino family, and he's like, I prayed to God to have a son, so he could become a priest. And I said,
where?
I guess you're gonna have to have another one.
There's no priest here.
That I mean. So I was 19. I was approaching my 20s at the time, and I made a pact with myself. Like I was like, you know what? I can't like keep living in my parents' shadow. I need to do this for me. I was scared. It's okay to be scared to come out, but it's not okay to live in fear and let that control you. So that for me, that was my point. I was like, I'm not gonna be in my 20s because it was just such a burden that like living your teens and like having to discover yourself in a community and like. So I was finally turning 20, and I was like, just came out to my parents, and they were just like, well, duh.
Yeah.
So it's just like I was just in my head about the whole situation. I was like, that my only regret in life is not being more honest and true to myself. And I wish I had come out sooner because my family had embraced it, even being a Catholic family. And a lot of people don't have a trans person in their life or a gay person in their life to know, to relate on how to act. And so it's nice just to like voice that to them, and they're growing, they're learning every day as I am too. So we're in this journey together. Like you mentioned, it's like every day we're having to come out.
Yeah, every day.
But that initial breaking that seal was like, oof. So it was like I was turning 20. It was like the end of the year too, because my birthday's January 2nd. I'm a Capricorn.
Oh,
shout out to Capricorns, and I was like, it's a turning point. Let's make some changes. Actually, it was probably 9 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
I
So
was gonna say this is recent.
Yeah, no. I'm still a baby. I'm 16. So I just needed to come out, and it felt good.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and now we're here.
Guys, we're gonna throw it to Deb Hall. Can you introduce Deb Hall, the head of the adult?
All right, Deb Hall.
Hello, Deb Hall.
Hello.
Hi, how's everyone?
Good.
I'm not sure if you can hear me or see me.
We can see you and hear you.
Okay, good. Did everybody have a great time? This was so awesome.
What did you job at the Pride Center?
Did you say what is my title at the Pride Center?
What is your job, Oscar?
So I'm the director of adult programs. I'm going to take this down for a sec. I'm the director of adult programs for the Utah Pride Center.
Yay.
I have the best job in the world.
Yay.
And what do you guys do, Oscar?
What do you do with that?
So I have 6 different programs that I'm over, and the biggest one being SAGE, which is for people who are 50 and over. And then we also have a trans program. We have lots of different focus programs for the Pride Center, for everyone.
What's your favorite part about your job?
What's that?
What's your favorite part of your job here at the center?
Oh my gosh, my favorite part of my job is how many amazing people I get to meet. I can't wait until we're open again and I can see people coming through the doors of our community center. It's really the people in this community and being able to serve the people in this community. That's my favorite part.
That's amazing.
Okay, thanks, Deb. We're gonna
Thank you for all you do.
Thank you.
We're now gonna go to Joseph Dane again.
Joseph,
where are you?
Oh, I'm on the show. So Joseph here, and I am chilling with Ogden Zone. I gotta say, we got the performance going on here.
Yay!
Look at that! Color like you've never seen. So I'm here with Steve, owner of Ogden Zone.
Steve Collins.
Yes, Steve!
I don't know, we all know.
We love you!
The best out there.
We're all alcohol.
So you guys have been
Steve runs
awesome.
Ogden Zone.
There we go.
Favorite days of the year. Obviously a little different this year, but still, what a great event. It's been so much fun.
You're here, we're here.
Yeah.
The Five Husbands is here.
Well, sort in spirit.
In spirit? Pun intended.
No, cannot confirm nor deny that. Yes.
All right, well, anything else?
No, we're happy to be here and happy Pride to everyone. Hope everybody's had a great and safe time.
Happy coming out!
See you guys.
Oh, whoa. like all these guys.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Thank you for always spreading joy to the
So what were you
community.
saying about Steve? What were you saying?
Oh, Steve. Oh my gosh. Steve is amazing. Number one, he owns Ogden's distillery and the alcohol. Fabu, he is Fabu.
Yes.
As a photographer, like he runs around and takes pictures of all these weird queers. And then at the beginning of the pandemic, he delivered sanitizer for free to so many local Utah businesses to help out at the beginning of the pandemic. So if you're going to support a business, you need to support Ogden's Own.
When they were on it, they immediately were. Yeah, they were immediately trying to get their licensing to do that because it is a little different making sanitizer versus alcohol. It smells the same. But, I've been just rubbing tequila on my hands for the last like 2 months. I swear. But yeah, he's lovely. He jumped right on it, and you know they do amazing bottle. They do 5 husbands and for Pride, and so their big one is a vodka called 5 Wives, which is polygamy reference. Which
I mean,
I want 5 husbands if
I'm
ever.
a huge fan. I don't even know if we could say that on here. And I said I didn't have a partner. That's because multiple partners. Am I allowed to say that?
Yes. Yes. Love that. So what's been one of your favorite things so far of being out here today?
It's been surprising the amount of just like how many like queers and gays are in Utah. It's like driving around, seeing so many pride flags just pop out, and I was like, where am I? Like, I'm not in West Hollywood anymore. So it's been nice to come out because California has been so smoky due to the fires and all that stuff. So I mean, Utah, the views are gorgeous, and like it's so clean here.
Yeah. Well, and the rain really helped that. We've had a lot of the smoke come from California actually and stay here for a little bit, but
those darn gender revealing parties.
Damn.
Speaking of coming out.
Speaking of
seriously.
Was it that important?
Gender, who needs it?
Was it that important?
Was that?
Yes.
Gender reveal parties are supporting transphobia, and we don't need that.
No.
We don't need that kind of negativity.
It is 2020.
No.
It's 2020. Only forward.
Amen.
Forward, never straight.
It's more like forward.
Yeah.
You know, because it's not just
like this.
Yeah,
like
forward.
And
not just going straight. And Utah is that new. You guys were saying it's the new Mecca, and it's like I'm all about the new.
Yeah.
So it's good, and it's just nice. Like the flight was nice, and it's nice to see everyone come together.
Yeah.
So it's beautiful.
This is a community that to be a part of, I promise.
Because coming from California, like that, the stigma of like Utah, like it's like so. I was scared to be like gay and brown and like proud out here, but to see this actually in real life, it's like no. It's like
we're ready.
Well, that's one thing about Salt Lake is I think specifically when you find your community, like we hold on to each other. I believe. I mean,
because if we don't.
Oh
God.
It's your chosen family. You know,
Uh-huh.
you gotta find the ones that you can relate to and stick to, and keep you lifted during these times. So that's.
I did want to point out you were talking about all the rainbows everywhere, and that's I think because of it's Project Rainbow. Is that what
Project Rainbow?
So
Lucas.
it's a really lovely Lucas started this really amazing program where you can sign up and for things like Pride Week and National Coming Out Day, and I think Trans Awareness Day.
All sorts of days.
They basically will go around and put a flag in your yard. And so literally they're just putting rainbows and beautiful flags everywhere to just show support. It's really beautiful.
And he is also an incredible ballerina.
Oh my god. Yes.
Is that what we call the male ballerina?
I think he'd be fine with that.
Yeah. Dancer.
Yeah. He's good. Yeah. Amazing.
Statuesque.
And that's such a cool part about Salt Lake is and I think Provo and Ogden, I think it's a wide reach. To see all of those flags flying and that support.
Right.
They'll literally come and stake the flag and we'll be
It's in
home
my
because
yard
we're
right
always
now.
home. And we're just like, yes!
Oh.
Visibility is important.
Visibility is.
It's critical.
Let it be known. So
Amen.
if you have a flag at home and it's just sitting in your closet or drawer, bust
Fly
it out.
Fly it.
Have her come out.
Yes.
It's breezy outside right now.
Tis the season.
I am the official flag and sign person of my neighborhood. I have 7 things in my yard, and I'm just like, oh, you're welcome. Where's yours?
Right. She's handing them up.
Yeah. You can take one of mine. I have extra.
Well, and I love that word visibility. I don't think people realize how important it is to see that somebody's there. Like they don't have to be, they could be an ally, they could be any, but just they're there and they support you, and you know.
It's all about those mirrors, honey.
Yeah.
I see you, you see me. I
Yes,
see you and me, and you see you and me.
You don't have to be a queer person to have a flag. You can just be an ally. So
Yeah, we love our allies, and I think that they're so supportive here and so lovely. So,
thank you to that.
Yeah,
that's a beautiful thing to have. Thank you guys for having me.
Oh, I'm so excited you're here. I was so stressed. I was like earlier today, like running around and trying to get everything in order. I thought you just worked at the Pride Center. I needed to introduce myself.
Right now, it was really intimidating because I was just like in this,
I felt really
this
bad.
trash bag, and then everyone's like coming in like these
trash bag. You look amazing.
I'm like Missy Elliott. I can't stand the rain. That was the inspo, but in red. So, and you guys are coming in. So I was like,
Well, I'm so happy to meet you. You're so lovely, and I love your nails.
Thank you. Oh my god. Oh my god. The one thing that I loved about Utah, the waxing salons were open. I am a smooth dolphin, so shout out. This is not shout out to Lunchbox Wax for my man Zillion.
Yeah.
Thank you. So if you're out there before like the burr seasons and you still want to remain a dolphin, check out Wax Box Salon because they're open. They ain't open in LA, so that was the first thing I did. As soon as I hopped off the plane, I was like,
Get it.
What's going on down there?
So it's been great.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you're here. This is lovely.
The road rally's got 5 more minutes. Why don't we go down the list of sponsors one more time?
Yes. All right. Let's see. We hit a bunch of those guys. But let's talk about. We've got Goldman Sachs up there, Xfinity,
Bud Light,
Micron, Wells Fargo.
Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is coming down the street.
Oh, it's coming.
Oh, it's here.
Something is.
Oh, Planned Parenthood.
Yes.
Planned
Thank you.
Parenthood.
Please support them
would
as
we
they
do?
support our community. I
What
swear.
would we do? I would not.
Yeah.
Planned Parenthood, thank you for offering your resources.
Seriously, Q Salt
Q Salt Lake, thank you so
they've
much.
done so much for
They keep
us.
putting that beautiful boy on their cover, and it is like the same boy from 10 years ago, and I cannot handle it.
Oh, God.
And it's a stupid story, but every time I see him, I'm like, oh,
Oh, that guy.
hello.
That boy.
He's, you know.
Things like memories.
Yeah. Mark Miller, Subaru.
Young Automotive Group. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Sweet. And then our vision for the Utah Pride Center and our mission statement. Yes.
Yes, the Pride Center is an invaluable part of this community. They do so much for so many people, and we just need to keep them around and keep them going. So I'm very supported. I feel very supported by them. And
Don't forget, if you want to donate, text PRIDE to 26989. 26989 PRIDE. PRIDE, ladies and gentlemen.
thriving
Ladies and
LGBTQ
gentlemen.
plus community. Love it. So, well, this has been fun. I think this is the best coming out day that I've ever had.
It's so good.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever celebrated like this.
I never
Every year
have
now.
either.
Well, right now it's very important to let
It's
our
so
voices be known and our story so that we can continue to help the future of the children.
Amen.
Amen.
The children.
The children.
The children.
And remember, like, you have a community here, so feel welcome. Come out.
Y'all got time.
Y'all got time. Well, I think you mentioned earlier how you were frustrated with the you didn't do it soon enough, and I think that's something that's really hard. I think for everyone. Everybody, you once you do it, it feels so much better, and like
Well, and
you
when
have a
you're-
family here, and
Yeah. When you're young
Time is
too, like especially as an LDS person, the security. That's
Or
the biggest
religious,
thing. Is
yeah.
it's like, oh, am I going to have a home now?
Yeah.
And I,
Right.
I didn't
Yeah.
after. So no, it was like, okay, I'm gay. Okay, now I'm out.
Yeah.
That's why it's important to have your chosen family because sometimes your blood family isn't going to be the ones to help support you and give a roof or food on the food on the table. So
yeah.
Reach out, always connect. We are humans, and everyone just needs to come together and
And the center is that place, especially for the young ones.
kindness is important.